guys, this is Udayan
And I'm Abhishek.
and welcome to today's episode of GrowthX. Hey Abhishek, is there anything special about today's episode?
Yup. So this is the last episode of season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we started our journey 2 months back and now we are ending the first season. Right? And what's the second most important thing about this episode?
We're gonna talk about the last piece of the puzzle in today's episode about your growth team, right? The UI UX guy.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. This guy is super important, guys, and probably more so than ever because as things are moving towards product led, right, to scale, right, this guy gets even more important.
Yep.
Right. Let's look at the 4 qualities that your UI UX guy or girl should possess. Right. The first thing that this person should have is understanding the user really well. Right. It's not just understanding what their behavior is on the platform, but understanding the user themselves. What kind of backgrounds do they come to? What are they, a business guy, an engineer? What kind of linguistics understanding do they have? Do they even understand if a CTA looks like a CTA to them? Right? This is absolutely critical.
Right.
Only and only if they have this will they have absolute empathy towards that user.
Sure. It's super important to empathize with the user and solve for their problems.
Because this guy is probably going to be the only guy or the guy who's going to be empathizing with the user the most in a growth team.
Right. So once he has the basic product understanding in and out, he empathizes with the user. The second most important parameter is understanding business goals.
Right.
And imagine a two-sided marketplace wherein you have product goals, you have user goals.
So there are 2 goals.
Yep, right. So product goal will like for a B2B company, for example, it will be number of transactions. Right. For user goals, it will be how can a user complete a transaction on the platform in the minimum amount of time or in minimum friction on the product or service.
Seamlessly.
Right. So this person understands it really well. What is the business goal in terms of both the sides of the marketplace, right? And he's aligned to it. That's a very important parameter. He should be aligned with what these goals are.
Right. And once he's aligned with them, and he knows what the user is, who is the user, and he empathizes with them, he can start making the product intuitive. What do you mean by that? The product should talk to your user at different parts of the customer.
So important.
Communication, gratification, whatever he's using to make that happen, the product should feel natural to the user.
Right.
And that's only going to happen if he knows the first 2 things.
Right. And just intuitive talking does not mean that he increases the size of the button
Not
or
at all.
changes the color.
Not at all.
It's really about how can he solve for the friction point.
Right. Because these call to actions or whatever those are, they should come naturally in the user flow.
Right.
And this will only happen if the person knows what the user wants, he knows what his goals are and the business goals are.
Yes. So for example, if this person is paying for a service, how can you make sure that the user trusts the product?
Right.
That becomes an important parameter for specifically a new user who's coming on the platform for the first time.
And he can only understand that if he's spoken to new users, and that's when it's come up that people are kind of worried on how they're going to transact, where is the money going, etc.
Especially in case of say a payment didn't go through.
Right.
How are you going to get the refund back?
Right.
If it's not communicated really well in the product, it becomes super difficult for users to trust the platform.
Yes.
Right. So these 3 are like the super important parameters.
They're like the
pillars of like a UX person.
Yeah.
But these pillars will fall apart if you don't have a very strong base from a tech stack perspective. Right. So what I mean by that is this person will identify a problem in the user funnel, make sure that these are my 4 or 5 hypotheses and build a UI for it.
Right.
Now the tech has to get a proper managed with this product.
Yeah.
Otherwise, say imagine he hypothesizes a problem, gives something to engineering comes back to him telling, hey, this is something that we have built.
Right.
And if it doesn't solve the problem, it's not gonna be
There's a lot of back and forth and
Exactly.
a lot of time wasted because of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So these are the 4 basic things that the UX person should possess. Right. Just summarizing, right? So first we looked at UX person should empathize with the user and understand the product really well.
Right. The second thing that this person should understand goals, both goals from the business perspective as well as user perspective.
Right. Third, the product should be intuitive and should communicate to the user really well.
Yeah.
To communicate trust, build trust, communicate the product features really well.
Yeah, yeah. And last and definitely not the least, right, is the tech stack.
Yep.
This guy doesn't need to code, right? Obviously not, but he needs to understand how does the product, how does his UI and the backend marry with each other.
Yep, that sums it up.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
So, guys, we started our journey for the season from building a product market fit.
Right.
We took it as an experiment.
Right, we took the GrowthX as an experiment, right? And I have to say, I mean, me and Abhishek both have been overwhelmed
Yep.
with this experiment, not just by the kind of feedback that we received online as well as offline.
Offline, yeah. So a lot of, specifically a lot of founders, a lot of CXOs have reached out, a lot of people who want to get into growth have reached out,
Right.
saying ki, hey, we got a different approach because of this.
Right.
And that has also helped us learn a lot of things
Yeah.
from ecosystem stakeholders.
Yes, yeah.
And we would love to go ahead and make a season 2 of this.
Yeah.
And that's something that we are talking to a lot of users.
Yeah. And
we are also understanding what they want.
We have some exciting things lined up in
Yep.
season 2 already.
Yeah.
And I think you guys are gonna absolutely love it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So stay tuned till next season.
Yeah.
Until next time, guys.
See ya.
See ya.